So you can see, whenever we're inflating something, we don't jump in and blow really hard, really fast. If he wanted to, he could do that. He could, you know, achieve a beach ball size ball of glass in just a couple seconds. But what would happen is the entire bubble would still be too hot, too soft, and the structure could collapse. So we do what we call walking up on the shape. Do a little shaping, a little inflation, a little shaping, a little inflation. You do it in stages. But again, I was talking about how wood is a great material to work with hot glass. It's kind of funny, you know, using 2,000 degrees and you're using a tool made from wood. But believe it or not, the cherry wood is very, very dense. It burns away slow. Now these will burn up. You'll see them start to smoke and little sparks shoot off. We can get a lot of use out of them before we have to scrap them. And we'll just replace those wooden blades. What he's using though, there's a little flame for you. Like a little flame in your morning. I guess it is afternoon now, it's noon. Here's the jack line. This is what I was talking about before. This is very, very important because that will become the separation point. We don't want to leave this piece on the blowpipe forever. So he's creating a weak spot. That jack line is a spot where we know this piece will break free. This is what we call a bench blow. Dane's doing the inflation. This allows Gabe to shape the piece as it's inflating. So we can use gravity to our advantage with almost every piece. You know, we're always working with gravity. It's got an effect on the glass. We have to keep turning to keep everything on center. But anytime you see Gabe, Dane, or myself come out of the oven here, if we're holding a piece down on our way to the bench, we're using gravity. We're allowing gravity to pull the piece down. 3 fantastic tools. You don't have to touch the glass at all to use them. And they're a sign of a good glass blower. We can use those and achieve a lot of shaping. So there's that swinging motion. Blow up one part of the piece. We can use a tool called a soffietta. Some people call it a puffer cone. That cone gives you an airtight seal as long as you press on it on the inside, using Dane's breath to puff up a little bit more of that neck. You know, when we start talking about bringing handles or lip wraps or certain different things, but there's a lot of different ways to bring them. What do you think? How was that? Was that cool? To each other, because the temperature of this needs to be just right at the same time that that handle is ready. So here we go. Makes that connection. See that flopping around still? Pretty hot. So he uses a pair of steel tweezers to grab a hold of it, get it under control, puts a little curl in the end, stretches it out, and here's the tricky part. Reattaches it. Not bad for his first handle. It's a process called annealing. So this oven up here is called an annealer. And it takes about 12 to 14 hours to cool something like this down. The thicker the glass is, if we made something really, really thick, you'd have to cool it longer. Couple little taps with our magical butter knife. Into the oven it goes. Gabe Bloodworth, Dane Jack. Beautiful job.